What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and this is kind of a close to the heart topic for me. Local game stores have been a part of my life since I was a young man with no friends, the butt of all the jokes when being a nerd was not cool in Hollywood. Back when I used to play Magic the Gathering, in a corner in the lunchroom, before it became mainstream. Things like D&D were played in the shadows on Saturday nights with your fellow losers. Before now, Hollywood celebrities have co-opted it because it's now cool thanks to The Big Bang Theory. Nonetheless, local game stores have always held a special place in my heart because it's a place where people who feel lost or feel like they're not normal can find other people that like the same things and find out pretty quickly that, hey, you are super normal, and there's actually huge groups of people that love the same things you do, whether you're playing Warhammer 40K or you're playing Magic the Gathering or Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon or D&D, any living card game. Whatever it is that you're into, local game stores still provide and have always provided a safe haven for nerddom, as long as I can remember. The problem is most of their support comes from companies that don't care about them anymore. Wizards of the Coast doesn't care about local game stores anymore. They now sell most of their product direct to the consumer or directly through Amazon, taking away a vital product for local game stores, products that you used to only be able to get there. These were a tax you would pay as a player of these games to keep these stores around. There's a popular saying in the Magic the Gathering community, you can't play Magic at Walmart, so don't buy your cards there either. Now, if you don't have a local card shop, fine, of course, play the game. I'd rather have you play the game than not. But if you do, you should try to support your local card shop, as long as they're priced effectively. Sometimes if you're the only game in town, you can take advantage of that. But I'm saying by and large, running a local comic book shop, a local card shop, this is a vow of poverty. These shops are run by fans, not by people looking to make money. They're not run by rich people. They're run by people who live month to month and often pay one bill instead of another to keep their stores open and provide people a place to play the games they love. I just, as of today, made a large purchase from my local game shop. He's heading there right now. I suppose depending on when I get back, maybe I'll show you a picture. I'll cut a picture into this. And I just reached out to him after he had posted that, payroll protection was out of money. And now, his game store, they can't pay their paycheck. They can't pay their payroll, even though they can operate with curbside delivery. My local genius, big brain governor, Tony Evers, says that they can't operate because they're not essential, even though I can rub shoulders with titans of industry at Walmart and Meijer and any other big box store that also happens to sell food like Menards or Home Depot. I can't go to my local card shop and support them. Large corporations have millions of dollars in the bank, and even they are struggling in times like these. Local game stores and Main Street are getting devastated. So when I saw this story of not only the detainment and charging of a local game shop owner who was following the rules, it made my blood boil. And that's what made me make that purchase from my local game shop because, with everything going on, I had forgotten. You see this tabletop gaming store owner locked up for violating lockdown orders. Pinellas deputies say. Turns out picking up Magic the Gathering cards is not essential. Deputies say that the owner of Pinellas Park store ignored repeated warnings to close. Kitchen Table Games is a place where gamers can build their decks for tabletop card games like Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Dragon Ball Super card game, and test their skills against other gamers. But it's not essential business It's not an essential business allowed to operate under the safer at home order, which is why the deputy said they took the owner into custody. Trent Wood, 36, runs Kitchen Tabletop Games. Officers said they had received multiple complaints since April 3rd that the store was still open despite being considered non-essential. Fight the power, man. Here's the thing. I have proof that the store was taking things very seriously. Here's their Facebook post on April 3rd. We are open for delivery only. Please call or visit. Card game singles are available via the website for purchase with free shipping. We will deliver orders over $50 for a fee based on distance. This guy was just trying to survive, delivering things on his own just to keep his store open. This can be any type of items, from board games, card games, sleeves, playmats, anything we carry. By the way, I could buy all these things from Amazon. That's not a problem. Legos are sold out everywhere. People need things to do, and that includes playing card games, sorting their cards, adding new cards, buying board games, getting new RPG novels, whatever they want. I mean, if I can buy it from Amazon, why can't I buy it and support my local game store? We are in operation pursuant to the governors of Florida's order, which lists categories of essential business to include, quote, businesses interacting with customers solely through electronic or telephonic means and delivering products via delivery services as well. Office space and administrative support necessary to provide listed activities. This means that customers will not be allowed on the floor and in the door, and the door will not be open. We will communicate via the phone and internet. So doing everything right. Everything right. And now you have time to lock this dude up. You're joking. It's absolutely disgusting. And before I cover the rest of this, I just want to say now is a great time to call your local game shop and see if they will do some sort of pickup, or your local comic book shop. Maybe you don't absolutely need the comics, but if you can, if you're in a position to, now's not a bad time to pick up a new board game and maybe throw in a few extra bucks if you can. My local game store owner told me a heartwarming story when I literally messaged him and said, give me one of everything since I've left the game. I wonder if I could even show you. I could probably show you my conversation with him. I said, give me one of everything. And I'm going to give him like an extra $50 or something and say, take your wife out to dinner, something like that. He told me that one of his customers just emailed him and wanted to give him his entire stimulus check. That's what gamers do. The people that support, support their local game shop. That's who we are, not these Hollywood losers who pretend to be gamers. I can show you. Let me show you this. Here's a message I just sent him. He said, shoot me a list of all you want and I will get you what I can for you. How are you doing though? I said one of every booster box and fat pack that I missed, plus any premium. I feel bad that this dude isn't allowed to do business. And you know what? I dare you, PD, to stop me. I dare you. Because if I can rub shoulders with people at Walmart and Meijer, I can support my local game store. Look, I understand wanting to keep things safe. Cool. All right? But you mean to tell me that I can't call my local game shop, pay over the phone, have them put the boxes outside and go get them? Recreation to me is essential, especially when my idiot governor extends things for another 6 weeks. People need hobbies at a time like this more than ever, and local comic book shops and game shops are in dire need of support. They operate on the thinnest of margins. And look at these idiots tweeted out his picture. In the strongest possible words, screw you. And then you publicly shame him for life and limit his ability to make a living. Shameful. It's very rude to post his picture. What is the point of that? brown shirts do as brown shirts be. I mean, this is exactly. We have the Gestapo here in Florida now. I mean, this is ridiculous. Ridiculous. People are going to start to push back against this. It started in Wisconsin. It's already happening in North Carolina and Michigan. This is deranged. I'm not saying just undo everything. What I'm saying is, come on. You've got to let Main Street continue to survive. If they have systems in place to do so, what are you doing? What are you putting this guy in the clink for? These people love their games and they love their customers and their customers love them. Nobody's putting themselves under any undue risk or anything that they don't want to. And this is absolutely disgusting. Support your local game shop if you can, your local comic book shop, whatever it is that's helping you get through this. If you have a local store to do it, please reach out to them because the corporations that support them don't care about them. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.